Now shifting our focus to Venezuela, which is dealing with its worst twin quakes in century. Rescue teams raced on Sunday to find more survivors of the two powerful earthquakes that struck Venezuela this week, with signs of life bringing occasional relief to the grim quest to whittle down a list of tens of thousands missing. The death toll from the twin earthquakes neared 1,500 people as foreign rescue teams poured into the island, the hardest hit state of a country long mired in a deep political and an economic crisis. Dozens of buildings collapsed into piles of sand and rubble in coastal state about 40 kilometers north of Caracas. Visuals on your screens of dramatic rescues as search teams rescue residents buried deep under the rubble. Flanked by several of ministers, Rodriguez said that school classes would be suspended for one more week and the electricity supply in La Guaira had been restored to 75%. The government, headed by Rodriguez, since her predecessor was ousted by the US in a January raid, had thanked civilian volunteers ferrying aid to the country, but then tightened access to the road, saying traffic was preventing efficient movement of emergency vehicles in the country. Families and volunteers spent days pulling survivors and bodies from the rubble before the arrival of the more than 2,600 foreign rescue workers. Although the government has given a figure of hundreds of missing or trapped, just under 50,000 people were listed as unaccounted for on a website promoted by the country's political opposition. Meanwhile, in a gesture of solidarity with the people of Venezuela, India has launched Operation Amistad, a humanitarian assistance and disaster relief mission. The 41-member team, comprising experienced rescue personnel and medical professionals, will work closely with the Venezuelan authorities in search and rescue operations. Emergency medical care and humanitarian relief efforts will be provided in the affected areas.
We want support. We want heavy machinery. We want to take our family members with us. I'm not the only one in this situation. They're almost not going to let us in here anymore. They haven't helped us clear the rubble. In Block 22, there are about 300 people, and we've managed to recover about 80, both the living and the dead. We have no choice. We don't have help.
I pulled my daughter halfway out. They're not going to move from there. I have nothing to lose. Let them kill me if they want.